My name is Jeff Dragozic, and I'm the Assistant Manager at Network Framing Solutions. NFS prefabricates and customizes wall panels, cold form metal studs, to fit your specifications of your project, and we can do it in an expedited process. Ideally, we'd like to get into the design process with the designers and architects so that we can expedite the process and really bring our system into theirs. Having an accurate file is really important because during our design process, if we have an accurate file that we can work right off of and trust, we know that the design process is going to go much faster. In the event that there's not a CAD file provided, we can by all means go out to your job site and we can field measure and make those changes ourselves. In our design process, we're following the specifications to your project. So we use whatever steel or product you need for your project. We design that way, and then once our design is complete, we send it to an engineer to be finalized, reviewed, and stamped for approval. Feedback we've received from architects is that teaming up with us early in the design saves their staff a considerable amount of time and money. Our system is very good for opening up the conversation of changes. If something needs to be changed before it goes into production, we can do it very easily, very cost effectively. So once we get your CAD file or Revit file, we convert it in our FrameCAD structure software, which then creates a file which speaks to our machines and creates your panels customized. So once the project is loaded onto our FrameCAD machines, our coil steel goes through the machine, being cut for each service hole, notch, and any other customized pieces that you might need. At the end, each piece is labeled specific to each part, and it's assembled in our shop. The first place we'll look for the specifications of the gauge thickness of the steel is going to be your plans and specifications. Otherwise, we can make our recommendations to the steel for your approval. As part of our system, we also have a strict quality control procedure, which includes miking the steel, measuring the length and width during the beginning, middle, and end of each coil we use. With steel being a sustainable product, we have the ability to recycle all the metal punch-outs and waste from each coil. Our system is not only for new construction. We can also manufacture for the renovation of an existing site. We bundle all wall panel components and assemble in the field. If a change needs to be made after the part has already been produced or even brought onto site, all we need to do is know what panel or part needs to be modified or changed, and we can do that in our shop and bring it right back out to the site. Our FrameCAD machine has the ability to punch out service holes and dimples, which take out the guesswork of framing. We can also place the service holes wherever the MEP trade contractors need them. The dimples in our framing system are meant to be pilot holes, which allow the screw head to sit flush in the wall so that sheetrock does not bump out. The FrameCAD system gives us the ability to make non-load-bearing and load-bearing walls, roof trusses, floor trusses, and soffits. Ultimately, if our software has the ability to design it, we have the ability to make it. Once the pieces are completed and taken off the machine, they're then brought over to the assembly team, who puts the top track and bottom track together with each individual stud or wall member and screws them together on both sides. Because the size of each panel varies, the time also varies. That being said, we can produce panels in a matter of minutes. Because the FrameCAD system takes the guesswork out of framing, we're able to produce more lineal footage with smaller crews as compared to a conventional stick frame crew. After a panel has already been assembled, it's very easy to make changes if need be. We can modify an individual stud or redesign and rebuild the entire panel. When we're able to work with MEP contractors, we're able to customize our panels so that we miss through wall penetrations, and we can also customize openings to allow for wood blocking or any other items needed for your project. Once a panel is finalized and assembled, it's put into a stack for shipping purposes. It can either be put directly onto a truck or stored at our facility until it's ready to be on site. In addition to the panels, each shipment comes with panel drawings and layouts so that it's clear where each panel goes. During the install process, we work closely with the contractors to ensure that everything fits the way that it was meant to and that we can make any changes needed right away. Because our system allows us to work at our facility while other contractors are on site, it gives us the ability to expedite your schedule. What sets Network Framing Solutions apart from others is our dedicated team with over 55 years of metal framing and engineering experience and our state-of-the-art facility. Contact us to combine our experience and bring your designs to life. Network Framing Solutions, shaping the future of construction.